What's up? This is Joe from Joe's Tech Review. I'm here to give you a quick update on the S1 watch phone that I received today, this afternoon. This is the box that it came in. It came from China from an eBay purchase. Pretty quick. I say like close to a week, almost a week. So they won the money. The box itself doesn't tell you the designation of the watch. It doesn't say what model it is. It just has a lot of stuff on it. That's about it. Before I get to that watch, I want to tell you guys that the S1 is this is the TW810, but the S1 is a mosh between the TW series watches, the S730s and 760 watches. And believe it or not, they took a little piece of the Z1, and I'll bring that to light when I review the watch. Okay, this is the, I still have the plastic on it. This is the S1 watch phone. As you can see, it's all metal except these guards that cover the antenna and the microphone and the speaker. Yeah, I really don't like it. I would prefer them to be steel or some type of metal, but it's plastic. The watch is pretty heavy. I couldn't tell you the weight right now because it's not in front of me. And it's standard when you look at it. 2 buttons on the side with the USB port, and this is a mini USB, like for your BlackBerry or T-Mobile or what have you. And that's my kid in the background, my son. Okay, a little edit if you've seen it there. But like, as I said, the weight, it's a pretty heavy watch. You know, I hear a lot of people say they don't want it big, they don't want a heavy watch or whatever. Truthfully, there are some regular watches that just tell time that are 10 times bigger than the watches that we have now. But enough of that. This watch has the large iPod-ish screen, I guess, for the mini iPod, like the TW series. But it's not that hard plastic that we are familiar with. It's more of a laminate, like the S730 series over the it's like a resistive, but you don't have to press the power button or call button to turn on this watch. You can hit the screen and the watch comes on, which is a great improvement. I would rather hit the screen than press the button. This is one of the live screensavers, or the digital clocks. Very nice. You can see it in the bright sunlight. I had it out earlier. You can see it in the bright sunlight. You can do 24-hour or 12-hour, and it's just an added plus with this particular watch. Now, as you can see, I have T-Mobile. The input, the the way you maneuver this watch is pretty good. I like the way they did it. So I would slide. It has the slide, and then I'm into my screen. Now, if you didn't notice, this looks a lot like the Berg UI, but it's not the Berg. It's the S1. And I said before earlier, it took something from the Z1. It took the menu, the quick menu buttons on the side. They're the settings, the multimedia, the settings, the multimedia, and the call. This first menu puts you into the call settings, or your multi-text if you want to multi-message or text. It has your contacts and your call history. You do not need the stylus. You don't. I thought you did, but you really don't. Only if you want to use it, you can. Alright, everything is pretty good. The touchscreen is responsive. Now I'm into like my multimedia area where I have my camera. How's everybody on? And then you have the Bluetooth menu here. It has this large scroll arrow, just like the TW series has, which is pretty good. And you could scroll with your finger. That's how good this is also. And now the internet. Now this does have the data account, like I always rant and rave about, but what they did, or what I haven't found yet, they have the data account on auto, which is whatever network you're with, it'll automatically pull the top information, so you can use just the basic multimedia messaging system. Okay, which I don't like. I want to use the entire, the full length of my provider. So I can't find the way to stop the auto and then type my stuff in there. So when I do, I'll write it down on the Joe's Tech Review. There's this Baidu search. I'm not familiar with it. If any of you guys know what the Baidu search is, more power to you. This is what it looks like. I typed in Google and I wanted to search. That's what it does. Okay. And then you have your radio. No radio. Like I said, or I didn't say, this does not have an FM radio. And this is my son calling me right now. I'm trying to talk to my friends on internet, so let me talk to them, okay? Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of edits in this review here. Okay, you get the audio player, which is pretty good. I'm using the Bluetooth here. It didn't come with the Bluetooth. This is my Samsung Bluetooth. This is what it sounds like, coming out through the Bluetooth. And let me get out of that.
A power shop with this.
The video player. I don't have anything in here. The watch is brand spanking new. Image viewer. Okay, and then you have your settings. You have your settings. This is the clock area where you have your digital, your double clock, and your analog. They're all pretty decent. You could read them in the sun. I'm talking about bright sun. It was around 70 degrees today, and I took it out, and you could read everything on the screen. You got your file manager, your calendar. This is what the calendar looks like. I think it's pretty good. And you can set your alarms. And this is the world clock. I haven't seen the world clock on a watch in a long time, or the watches I've had, so I like this feature just a little bit more. And then you have your stopwatch. Go. Stop. Ooh, you get splits. Nice. Good. And when you press the middle, you have your calibration, your phone setting, user profile, network settings, security, restore. Alright. Go back to here. You have all that stuff again. Go back to here. You have all that stuff again. Alright, this is just a short review for what I know so far about it. It's going to take me a couple days or probably a week or so to fully tell you the scoop on this watch. But this is the S1 cell phone watch. So far, it has a 4 out of 5. I give it a 4 out of 5. I'll go that far. Just because of the subtle nuances. Oh yes, and the keyboard. It does have a keyboard, which I love. There you go. Ooh. This keyboard, and Dr. Lex, I see what you're talking about. And it's coming from me. The bigger the keyboard, the better the experience. This keyboard is very accurate to the touch. You could make it different. You could do the number over text, the number over text way if you want to. It's pretty good. You could move it. You could even go to the input methods straight from the keyboard. So this watch, it looks pretty good so far. It really looks good. So I'd like to thank you guys for taking your time and looking at this video of the new S1 watch phone. I give it a 4 out of 5 at this time. It does not have a radio, an FM tuner, which it is advertised with, and it is not waterproof. So, thanks a lot. Take it easy. I'll see you at Joe's Tech Review. See ya.